What if I told you that for $0 and 0 cents, you can customize your PC background to go from boring, sad, gray, basic to something that is entirely you, animated backgrounds, interesting cursors, and icons that fit your aesthetic? Today, I'm going to go through and update my entire PC aesthetic to match my current mood, which is green. I've already updated my headset, my PC lights are green, and I can also change my background. Step number 1 is to download Lively Wallpaper. You can do that at their website, or you can get it from the Microsoft Store. The app will come loaded with a couple of backgrounds you can choose from if you like. The music TV has been one of my favorites, but I would like to find something custom. And to do that, there's a couple places you can look. First website is Moe Walls. Now, like the name suggests, this is going to lean towards anime and video games, but there are still some good options if those are not up your alley. I've already been browsing, and one favorite I found is Stream in the Meadow. It looks kind of cute. Not a ton of movement, but it's possible. The next website I'd recommend is mylivewallpapers.com. This one, as you can see, also leans towards anime and TV movies. But there is a third place that you can find animated wallpapers. It's my personal favorite. That is YouTube. This is probably not an original thought by any means, but I like to listen to ambient soundscapes while I work. And a lot of these ambient sound videos will have an animated looping video behind them. This video is looping, it has movement, it's dark green and moody. I love it a lot, so I think I'm going to use this YouTube background. But I will show you how to upload any kind of background that you find. So let's say you did want to download a wallpaper and use it that way. Let's check out this Stream in the Meadow. I've downloaded one of the videos from Moe Walls to my wallpapers folder just on my computer. And now let's load it into Lively. To add a wallpaper, it's very simple. You'll click this plus in the top corner and then drag and drop the file. It'll load, and then you can name it or leave the name that it auto-supplies. I'll click OK. And now check out my wallpaper. It's in the background, you can see the movement. This one is cute, but I want something a little darker and a little more moody. So I'm gonna go grab Rainfall at the Cabin. So back in my web browser, I am going to come to YouTube and I'll click Share. I'm going to copy this link and then I'll open up Lively once again. Again, I'm gonna hit the plus sign, but instead of dragging and dropping a file, I'm gonna Control A and backspace this out. And I'll Control V to put in the link that's in my clipboard. Once I paste the link, I'll click the arrow. It'll take a moment to load. I'll just give this a new title, and then I'll click OK. Now this one will take a second to load, and don't freak out if you start a YouTube video and you see a title show up at the beginning or see the player. That will go away. Now, once the title moves on from this video, it's done. And I have a YouTube video looping as my desktop background. But that's only part 1. We can get even more custom. Because right now, I'm looking at my desktop and seeing this white cursor move around. And you know what? It's great and all for visibility, but I want to be a little more whimsical with it. And we're going to find some new icons. You want to check out the website rw-designer.com. They have a full cursor library with collections and individuals for everything you can imagine. You could have just some color upgrades of the classic icons you already know, or Pokemon, or anime characters, or Ringo Starr. I am not going to make my cursors Ringo Starr, but that is an option. I think I would like to download the Turtwig set. I do love a good little Pokemon. To get these cursors in, it's pretty easy. We're just going to download these icons again, and we're going to save them wherever you want onto your computer. To get these icons as our cursor, we're going to head into Settings. Once you're in Settings, head to Personalization and then Theme. Once you're in Theme, you should see an option for Mouse Cursor just here below Color. And these are all the different ways your cursor can look depending on what action you're doing. To customize, I'm going to click Normal Select, and then I'll click Browse. I am going to go to my Pictures folder where I've saved these icons and then pick the Turtwig that I care to have. For example, this was the initial select. Or normal select. So I'll click normal select and I'll open it. And now you'll see I have this one set in normal. Now I'm going to go through a couple more of these, not all of them, and change them out. For example, I'll add the help image and the move image and maybe the unavailable one because I think that's cute. I think this is all the icons I want to change. I'll leave some of the more standard side to side, up and down. I can just leave those plain. They don't show up very often. But now I am going to save this as a scheme. So if I want to leave it and come back later, I can. I'll click Save As, and then I'll name it. I'll call this one Turtwig Example. But look, right now I still have this plain mouse. It's okay. All we need to do is click Apply. Now you have changed your mouse to whatever you want to change it to, even if it is Ringo Starr. Now, all that's left to tackle are these icons up here. Recycle Bin, which is a system icon, and the shortcut for a program are a little bit different. I have another free resource for you for your desktop, and that is Icons 8. I'll click on Style Packs to find something that I like, and one that I really like is this liquid glass look, so they can kind of blend into the background. But if your aesthetic leans more cutesy, you could go with these color icons, or even these 3D. Really, everything is up to you. So in here, there's a bunch of different icons, logos, popular shapes, shopping, social media, and so on. So I'm going to click into logos real quick, and I'm going to see if there's a DaVinci Resolve logo. There's not, but that's okay. I will find something else. Instead of clicking around, you can also search. So maybe I'll just grab a camera icon because we have the filter of liquid glass. All right, look at this. There's a bunch of different cameras. I'm going to pick one and download. I'm also going to find a trash can and a folder. To download something, just click on it and then click download. You'll be able to choose what to download. Right now, just click PNG and then you can leave it the size that it suggests and then click download. Here's the icons I downloaded, but you cannot use them if they are a PNG. They need to be the .ico file type. So the next website you should visit is freeconvert.com. There's a PNG to ICO converter. I'll just leave the link in the description like all of the other links so you can find it real easily. Just upload the files that you want and then download the ICOs that it spits out. Now that we have these icons in the correct file format, it's time to change them. Let's start with the recycle bin. I'm going to head to Settings, Personalization, and Theme one more time. And then I'm going to scroll down to Desktop Icon Settings. This will show you the main desktop icons. You may have one or more of these saved. I would like to change the recycle bin, both full and empty, to just be that one liquid glass picture. So I'm going to click the recycle bin full change icon, and then I'm going to browse in my files one more time to get to those icons. I'll choose the trash can and click open and OK. And now this is kind of invisible in the preview, but you'll see it in just a second. I'm also going to replace the recycle bin. Now, once I hit apply, check it out in the top corner. The recycle bin is now that liquid glass image. Now to change a shortcut, it's even easier. Just right-click the shortcut, head to Properties, and then on this menu, there will be the button in the middle to change the icon. Again, just browse and find the .ico file that you created. I'm going to use this camera. I'll click OK, Apply, and I'll close the window. One more done. It's the same thing with the folder because technically this is a shortcut. Now look at us. In just a couple minutes, we created an animated background, grabbed a new cursor, and updated the icons to match our aesthetic. Let me know in the comments what theme you're going to create on your desktop, and I'll see you in the next one.